What is up YouTube? It's your boy SmackNPie here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Silent Hill 2 remake is on the rise. We just had the gameplay yesterday and it was amazing. It was beyond. I will not be doing anything in October other than playing Silent Hill 2 remake, but y'all not here for that. I just wanted to remind you it's my favorite game of all time, so it's getting a remake, so of course I will be glazing it. But today we're going to talk about Chapter 5 and other news. So without wasting so we're going to start off with the other Ghosting Entertainment game that they're publishing called House. So we did the platinum on that, and there we know that there's a sequel coming later this year. It could be moved to 2025. I think it most likely it'll be moved to 2025. We don't know. But here's a new teaser. Check it out. Chills, ladies and gentlemen, absolute chills. House franchise always had that passionate fan base. Every major YouTuber played the first game, and I hope that they play the second game when it drops, because we know it will be successful once it drops. The animation looks phenomenal. It looks more disturbing. There's more gore and violence. I like that. Then let's talk about Dark Deception. So we know that Dark Deception first book, House of Mischief, is now up for sale. You can actually buy the thing from the Glowstick Entertainment store. I bought it myself as well, and Vince has revealed, Glowstick has revealed that the book is selling well, so great job, guys. Of course, we will be doing a full summarize the story, make theory videos on it, give my impressions and whatnot, but that's for a few months down the road. We're not gonna get the book for like a good 1 or 2 months. Then before we get to the Chapter 5 stuff, the reports are coming in that this Nintendo Switch 2 is facing some delays. So earlier it was like we might get the Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2025, but now it seems like we're gonna get in the second half of 2025. We also know that the base Dark Deception will not be dropping on Nintendo Switch because it's just that demanding. Instead, we will be getting the Super Dark Deception on Nintendo Switch. We know that Dark Deception, base Dark Deception, and the Dark Deception sequel will drop on Nintendo Switch 2. This is planned at the moment. I think it's confirmed. So yeah, y'all just gonna have to wait a little longer for the base Dark Deception to drop on Nintendo Switch, because the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna drop late in 2025. And yeah. And before we get to our final thingy, Vince did a poll on Twitter, X we should say, and he said, what type of ending do you prefer? And he gave the choices of positive, dark, depressing, abstract, aka vague. So you put the pieces together, you don't know what exactly happened, but you try to piece it together, but from whatever you have learned. And finally he said cliffhanger. And then once the thingy end, the voting poll end, of course the positive option won, and he said in the below that it was insightful, thanks. Now we know that Chapter 5 is like, it has to be, okay, it's not confirmed, but it has to be like very latter stage. The endings of everything must have been thought out, but could there be a possibility that there's some changes that are actively happening based on the community's responses to the ending of Dark Deception? Is it possible? Is it possible that we might actually see? Because we know, look, there are 4 or 5 endings anyway. We are bound to get the, happy ending, sad ending, dark ending, depressing ending. The main question remains is that what is the canon ending, right? What is the main ending? What happens to our protagonists, to our second leads in that canon ending, which is obviously going to be the S-rank ending, where you S-rank all the levels, including the Malak level, by the way, and then you unlock the final freaking level for the freaking Fruck. Is there a possibility that the happy ending is actually hiding behind the freaking canon ending? The endings thing is going to be a very important key factor, because if you look at the Silent Hill 2, again, I know you got the water ending, you got the stars ending and whatnot. Because we know that Dark Deception is getting a sequel, I think endings would matter in this situation, because it would then set up, the canon ending would then set up the next game in the franchise, because we know Malak is going to be around. This is the end of Peter's and Doug's story. We don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. And finally, there's a new OST that just dropped titled Yard Time with Darkstar, of course, from the prison level. And it seems to me that there is a possible Zone 2 ambience or ambiance theme. It is possible, like when you are collecting soul shards and no enemies are chasing you, that the enemies hasn't, like, that thing hasn't been triggered and you're just normally chasing this, collecting the soul shards. I think this is where that's gonna be played. And the reason I say that is because it sounds ominous and it doesn't fit Zone 1. Now imagine, right, when you enter a prison, you don't straight go to the yard. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you go through a process. You go to the prison, your cell first before you get to the yard, right? So is there a possibility that this is a Zone 2 theme? Because Dark Discipline levels have always had, at least Chapter 4, chaotic first zones. If you look at Nurse's one, it has been chaotic. If you look at JoJo Gang, the first zone is pretty chaotic, even though the second one is, it takes a little up, and then Zone 3 is a bit chill, but the first zones have always been chaotic. Could this be, ladies and gentlemen, could this be a chill transition zone where you just went through the inside of the prison, where you see the cells, the prison cells, and then you have the soul shards, and you collect all of them, and you have this chaotic, not customer, but chaotic Zone 1, and then you need to chill out a little bit, and that's where this transition zone happens, where you are collecting soul shards in the yard. Yard would be a part of the entire map. It is also possible that yard could be part of Zone 1 as well, so you're not just collecting soul shards inside the prison as well. I can just imagine literally huge yards with multiple floors, right? Open sky, giant lights as traps to alert guards. Could it possibly be those dogs that we saw? Could those possibly be the dog enemies? Possible. Could there be other prisoners against us, right? When we trigger a trap, let's see, we are, you know, the light spots us. Other prisoners, they get alarmed, their cells open, and then they come out to attack us. It is possible, ladies and gentlemen. We know that there will be some with us. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm yapping now at this point. What do you guys think, ladies and gentlemen? It has been a while since we've done a theory video related to the freaking frog. This is all we're getting at the moment. So yeah, Chaotic Customer demo is out, so expect the gameplay probably tomorrow, if not day after tomorrow. Silent Hill 2 videos are also coming. Please support those Silent Hill 2 remake videos. I need it, bro. It's my passion project. Please, I will do something for you guys. I don't know what that will be, but I will do something for you guys if you support my Silent Hill 2 videos. So for more, ladies and gentlemen, 100k. Let's go, boy. I'll see you in the next one.